Blog Talk Radio.
Ooh, what's up, guys? It's your girl. Wait a minute. Maybe it's not. Maybe not.
Hello?
What's up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to Real Talk, Real Plans with Riri and
Coco.
Woo! Okay. Ooh, so much. I was just on a live and did not want to get off. I see a caller. I don't know if the caller is calling in to chit-chat or calling in to listen. I haven't quite figured out how to make it happen either way. So I'm going to let you in, caller, and then you can let me know if you have something to say or if you just wanted to listen in, and then I'll put you back on hold. All right, caller, you're on the air.
Hello, this is Sunshine Plans.
Hi, Sunshine Plans. How are you?
Doing great. How are you all doing?
I'm good.
Good. I didn't go wild, but I wanted to listen in, see how it went.
Okay, so I'm going to put you back on hold so you can listen in. But at any time that you want to chime in or talk, I don't know. It's supposed to be a way that you can raise your hand. I haven't quite figured that out yet. But you can just hang up and call in, and then I'll answer back.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks so much for tuning in.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Erin, now what live were you on?
I was on Planners and Tacos. Before we get there, let's go with everyone. We are tuning in. The name of the episode today is Planners Gone Wild. And if you know like I know, baby, you have been watching it all go down. Everybody was at Go Wild 2024 in Dallas. And so this episode, you know how we do after an event, we do the good, the bad, and the ugly. But we got two teams over here because Coco can tell us the good, the bad, and the ugly. But me, guess what team I'm on? Team I missed out.
You crazy.
Team FOMO is real. You hear me? So we're going to talk about first we're going to talk about Go Wild, of course, because oh my God, Go Wild. But then we're going to talk about how we can navigate FOMO and how you guys have really kind of helped me through it. Or how you got yourself through it, or did you get through it, or are you feeling some kind of way? So, Coco, to answer your question, I was watching Planners and Tacos go live, and she was going through all of the things that she got as swag or drops during the event. She won her ticket through Chrissy Ann Design. So she was really, really blessed, lucky, however you choose to look at it. So I was just really interested in hearing what she had to say because she's very honest. I mean, you know that because we did the show with Galentine's with a Plan.
Right.
Okay.
Yes,
so,
she is very honest.
She is, and I really like that. So before we get started good, what you got in your cup?
So Coke.
Ooh.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, please. Now, y'all know.
Coca-Cola.
That's my strong drink.
Yeah, it is. I needed one, though.
Woo. Ooh. Did you have some good drinks over the weekend?
I did. I had some really good drinks over the weekend. Last night especially, I believe. Yeah.
Did you have too many drinks, I guess is the better question.
No, I didn't have too many. No.
Okay, well, yesterday, since it was... Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying. No, I didn't. I had just, enough.
Just enough?
Just enough, yeah.
Just enough to get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, and I had my wits about me, and that was another thing. You couldn't, we had to get up so early every day, so I didn't want to drink too much.
Right. Well, because it was a holiday weekend, holiday yesterday for everybody who celebrates 420, I was
Oh.
drinking my 4 and 20 Red Roosters coffee. But today, because I've been drinking it all week. So this week I did the Kruvers. So it's another bold and smoky kind of coffee. And I have hazelnut creamer today.
The Red Rooster coffee, is that the same people that make the Red Rooster soda?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I can put a picture in my story so you can look at it.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's the same logo or not. Okay. So, Coco, tell us about Go Wild. I can't wait. Tell me.
You're so crazy. So I had a good time. Go ahead.
No, I was just about to say, if you are listening in and you are in the chat, let me know. I have not, okay, I did not know. I just wanted people to be able to tell me if you can hear me or not. And then that way I'll know. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Go ahead.
And if people have questions, because I am literally exhausted, so I don't know if I'm going to leave something out that somebody really want to know or whatever, so they can, chat questions or whatever. But anyway, I had a good time. I had a really good time, I had a really good time with the people that I was with. We had fun, and we met all different kind of people, and it's a lot of, it's exhausting. It's overwhelming. It's exhausting. I had a little tiff with somebody.
Oh Lord.
What else? Okay, where do you want me to start? I'm all over the place in my head.
You can start with the tip. No, start with registration. Start with registration.
So with Go Wild, they send you your badge box. They send you a box with your badge in it and some other things from like various shops and postcards and tickets and stuff like that. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It was fine because I remembered to bring it, but I had never looked in it. So there were things in there like to do on the first day or register for things or a little postcard to tell you about things. And if I'm being honest, girl, the only thing I took out of my suitcase was my badge because I knew that I needed that for, to do the different things and all that. But like I think I left a ticket in there. It might have been a drink ticket. Might have been to enter something. And so, and you can just, so registration was Thursday, huh?
Was it like an itinerary?
No, the itinerary is in the app. And they do send you that, and it's in other places too. I'm by no means a Go Wild expert. I don't know that I ever will be because there are people who can tell you the ins and outs, who's doing what and what time people go to the bathrooms. They can tell you everything. That's not who I am. I was a first timer. Not sure that I would go back. Not that I did not have a good time. I don't know that it's worth the money that it costs. I literally went because I'm nosy and I needed to know what the hype was. It was a lot of, people hype it up. Go Wild, go Wild, go Wild, go Wild, go Wild. And so I was like, I'm going to go. I think I was challenged too and stuff. And people were like, yeah, please just go. Just come with us. We're going to have a good time. And again, I did. I had a good time. I had a good table, thanks to the people that I was with.
You had a good time without me. Okay.
No, don't, because it was good. Okay, but somebody just sent me something about gold mining cocoa, so we'll get to that. anyway, registration Thursday. So, again, you don't have to go and do it, but you do have to go to the registration booth to get your bag. So on your badge, there's this QR code. They scan that. I guess it tells them what size shirt you want. So that was like an easy process. I got there, and I didn't go there till the evening, so there wasn't like a big line or anything. The big line is like in the morning because, a lot of people had been there already. It was like almost 2,000 people.
Woo!
But the only time you really knew how many people was there was like after sessions and you needed to get on the elevator because then there's a line. And there was like the only way to get from where we were because the escalators can break in. So that was when you knew how many people was there. But like it was never like very overwhelming or you couldn't get to something or shop and all that stuff. It wasn't any situation like that.
I have one question for you from the chat.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Please ask Coco, how is the body odor situation? Folks don't be funky. That's my biggest fear with crowds.
No, there was no. I didn't smell anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, no, nothing like oh my God, no. I didn't smell anybody. Okay, I'm trying to think. What else did we do Thursday? They had the welcome party. It was dueling pianos and karaoke and some drag queens, which was cute. The food was lacking there, so I think it was like desserts and stuff. I don't know. Somebody let me know in the chat or call and tell us or whatever, because we didn't like stay in there. There was a little area outside where there was like some seating and stuff like that. So we hung out there so we could see different people and talk to different people and talk amongst ourselves, in a little group or whatever, just kind of socialize, which was nice. That was Thursday, right? Yeah, that was the day that I got there. So it's an easy day. It's an easy day.
Okay.
And I think we went to eat. Mm-hmm.
If anyone wants to call in, you are more than welcome to call in at 515-602-9680. You can call in. You can ask questions. You can add your own commentary to how your experience at Go Wild was. And if you'd like to message us and have something read on the air, you can have it read on the air or have it anonymous. You can just slide in my DMs because it's my favorite place for you to be. I'm Real Talk with Riri on Instagram. And Coco is, what are you, Coco Plans 2?
Coco Plans 2. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Coco Plans 2. So all you have to do is slide in our DM and we will read your message online, or you can call in and talk. Okay, keep going, Coco. Sorry, Friday.
All right, so let's get to the good stuff. That was Thursday. So Thursday's a chill day like every other conference. Okay. Friday. So a lot of other conferences you go to, it's like a weekend thing, and it starts on Saturday. This one starts on Friday. So Friday morning, they tell you, no need in lining up overnight and blah, 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 blah. The doors won't open until 6:30, or we're not starting. No, the doors open at 7:30. The line is not going to start forming until 6:30. Lo and behold, we come downstairs 6:15, 6:30. The line, I posted it on Instagram for anybody that's following me. The line was crazy as hell. Those 2,000 other people must have been in front of me. And the line was in the lobby of the hotel. Then it went outside, which was nice because it was really cool. And, I have my hot flashes. Other people didn't like that part, but I was fine with that part. I was fine with being outside. And then come back inside. We finally got in the room at 10 minutes to 8, which is what time it was starting, which was fine because everybody was in by 8 o'clock. Because everybody was like, all these people, how are we going to get them all in by 8 o'clock? But, once they started letting them in, then it was fine. And they let them in, like, little by little. But, anyway, so the line was outside. Then they came back inside, wrapped around the bar, the rest of the lobby, down a couple of long-ass hallways, and then up the escalator, and then another little queue line, and then you could go into the room. And this is probably, y'all probably heard me say this before. That's my issue with this. You don't know where you can't get into the room. You don't know what your table number is, so everybody has to get in this line because they have what you call the running of the bull. Well, what I call the running of the bulls. However, all of the tables were good except.
You said you posted the line in your stories?
It was in my stories. I'm going to post it again tonight because that was on Friday, so it went away. But I will post it again tonight because I knew, after people listen and stuff that I would say. Yeah. So, anyway, the tables were all good, and most of the shops had, like, multiple tables, right? So, like, Live, Love, Posh, which was the table that I got that I wanted, and it was really, really, really nice. And she is a sweetheart in person also. But what I heard this morning at breakfast was from the people who said at the Go Wild University table, it looked like it was nice, but it wasn't. They got, I don't know, I think if that Fuji Pix camera, I could be calling it the wrong thing, and I'll find it before the end of the show. But if y'all look on Instagram, y'all probably see pictures of the table. And they had, like, boom popcorn. Am I saying that right? You know what I'm talking about?
Boom chicka pop, yeah.
Yeah, they had a bunch of that in there. And I forgot something else the girl said. And the bag was like an insulated bag. The bag was nice. But, again, it's the Go Wild table. You would think it would be, like, something nice. Anyway, people didn't like it. Maybe there's people out there who did. I'm just saying. And it was another shop that I don't really know. I don't know the shop. It wasn't anything, like, that we talk about all the time. And theirs wasn't good. Go Wild and Coco, people who sat at her table said they sat there because they were gems, if you will. But all the stuff there they had already received, which I could have told them that's what they was going to get anyway. But anyway, I didn't even have to see the table to know that that's what they was going to get. But anyway, that's what they got. But people were pretty happy with their tables.
With their patent box. I said they got a patent box.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it was Peyton was all up and through there, and all the dolls and stuff.
Because that's the table that Planners and Tacos ended up getting to see that, and so she showed the box.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't even see what it was. When I saw that table, I know I wasn't going to use the stuff, so there was no point in me sitting there. But there were a lot of tables, and there was like several doors to go in. So you had an opportunity to get a really good table. And again, I really didn't hear anybody complain about their table. That was on Friday, and that was the Martha Stewart day, right? Yeah.
Oh,
so we had a couple.
Hey, Martha girl. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Left a lot to be desired.
Did she?
But yeah, okay.
What did you talk about?
Whatever they asked her, because it was just Q&A.
Okay,
she came in. They were all screaming their heads off. She sat down, and one of the girls from the Go Wild committee asked her some questions, and then they took questions from the audience. And she left. So there was no information.
Did she give you
we got nothing. No, we got nothing. We got nothing.
Ma'am.
Nothing.
Now, Martha. And look, I was just about to tell you that my wife got on Amazon and ordered a Martha Stewart planner just because of your pictures of Martha.
Oh, yeah, no, she didn't give us a planner. She told us about the 99 books that she wrote, but ain't give us one, okay?
Not even a cookbook.
Not a nothing, not even a wedding book, nothing.
Martha, you could have told us how to meal plan or something. Damn, Martha.
Yeah. She did look good though, but other than that, you know.
Hold on one moment. We have a caller.
Okay.
Hello, caller. Thanks for calling in to Real Talk, Real Plans with Riri and Coco. You are on the air. You don't want to be on the air?
Might be Martha calling.
It's Martha.
Martha.
All right, caller, I'm going to mute you. Okay.
Mhm. Oh, and I did get you some books, but I meant to call you back the other day and tell you that. So, and there was a shop. There were some stores. There was a pop-up shop for Live, Love, Posh. What's the washy people? Simply Gilded was there. They had a shop open.
Okay, so you did give me something.
Well, there was a swag drop from Simply Gilded, so you will get that because, you know, you'll get I didn't buy anything from there. There was a lot. I mean, it was a lot of people over there. I really only went to the Live, Love, Posh thing. VJ from Notique spoke. She was really good. I mean, she could have literally been a keynote speaker because she spoke really well, and she had good messaging with her speech. And she was on Saturday also before Martha Stewart. And what else? So we got a swag. Oh, on Thursday. Sorry, let me back up. On Thursday, if your door was open or you didn't have the sign on your door not to come in, Kelliver Plan did a swag drop in your rooms. Now, I was sleeping when they came in my room and did not even know they were in there. Okay, let me just say that, which was fine. It didn't matter to me. But when I woke up, went to the bathroom, came out, I was like, what the hell is this? And then I looked in the, what do you call it? The app where there was people chatting and they were saying that that's what happened. So it was either her or the people. There was a little guy on our floor that worked for the hotel that was dropping them off in our rooms. So there was that. All right, now back to Friday. We had some speakers. I'll look in the app so I can tell y'all who all the speakers were. But so we did that. Martha came on. Then I think we left.
Somebody walking in your room while you sleep.
I know, but I didn't have okay, that was my fault because I didn't put the extra thing, the extra lock because, I'm always thinking I'm dying. And because I was sick the week before that, I had given one of the girls in our group one of the keys to my room so that if I didn't show up to something, she could come in there because that's my medical anxieties because I was sick. So I didn't put that extra latch on there in case she had to come and check on me.
Okay.
So, and then they came in. Now, we didn't know that this was going to happen because then how could it be a surprise? And so, but they did knock because one of the other girls in our group said, well, they knocked, but I was asleep. So they didn't, I don't feel violated because I was sleeping. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear them knock and they came in. And then there was a little nook when you first come in the room where it's like a web bar, I guess, just for lack of a better term. And they sat it right there. Like he didn't come in 2 feet because it's right at the front door. There's a mirror and then the thing. So I don't feel like it was anything wrong. But and some people, like if you weren't in the room, then they laid it on the bed because, your bed's made and when you come in, it would just be there. So, but he didn't come in all the way.
Okay.
I'm assuming. So, what else? So yeah, we have to get up very.
I've had 3 messages about this tift.
Oh, the tip. I know. I've gotten them too. All right. Let me just tell y'all that then real quick. So people I'm going to just go ahead and put it out there because everybody's been posting about it.
You ain't got to be real quick, baby. Tell us the tea.
The swag was not swagging. From what they tell you, you usually get. Okay?
Okay.
And on some people's beds, now you're going to see pictures and it's going to look like, oh, my God, they hit the jackpot. Because inside of a lot of our bags were like extra pieces of paper or extra stickers or stuff. So by the time you lay all of that out, you know, it's like a bag of noodles. Yeah, so it looked like a lot of noodles when you take it out. But you put that shit back together, put it in the pot, it ain't that much. So that's kind of how it is. So it'll look like it's a whole lot of stuff. Now, and what I will say, the table-made gifts were given life. But one of the girls in the group of people that I was with made a post yesterday that said the swag was given Section 8.
Yeah.
And yeah, you saw it, right?
Yeah.
And it kind of was. I don't have a reference because I haven't been to Go Wild before, but again, I've seen posts like you last year. I watched it and stuff like that, and you know, I've seen different things and they didn't. You know, it just wasn't there. When you did sessions, like you would get like pins. Zebra gave us some new pins in one of the sessions at the Crop on Friday night. So if you were doing something and there was a speaker that you were like doing a project with, then you got what you needed for that project. That was kind of the swag.
Okay, hold one moment.
So it wasn't like swag dress. Huh?
Hold one moment. We got 2 callers. 201.
All right, then I'll tell you about the tiff.
Yeah, hold on. All right, caller, you're on the air. Tell us your name.
Shanice.
Hi, Shanice. How are you today?
Hey, y'all. I really,
Hey, girl.
I don't know how to work, like, y'all comments. Like, how can I just, like, text y'all and talk to y'all that way versus being on the call? Like, I want y'all to see
In the
me talk,
Instagram.
like, just write y'all on Instagram.
Yeah, just slide into them DMs and I'll read it on the air. Or Coco will.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I
I
can still
keep
stay
getting
on here for, like,
messages,
a quick
too,
second.
Okay.
All right, something you want to add? Did I miss something? What else happened on Friday?
So it was playing 2 different speeds. So, okay, so what I heard you say was where you were saying that we got swag from, like, the people who were speaking. Is that what you said, Coco?
Yeah, like the crop guy. The people who were doing the projects when we went to the different sessions.
Yes. So we did get that. I was late to the first guy. I didn't see him, but I did come in on the end, so I did get the swag for that. So if you was there for that, you got the swag. If you wasn't, then I don't know what to tell you. And
yeah,
then,
you didn't get it if you weren't there.
Right, and then Beth came out and did her thing, and we got like a little sampler pack.
Listen, who don't know who Beth is, tell us who Beth is.
Life
that
Planner
is Life
Action.
Planner Action, and
Okay.
she does all of the handmade planners.
Okay.
Yeah, and so we got a little sample planner for that, and I'll post all the stuff because I haven't used any of it. Like, I can't work under that kind of pressure, so I just gave everything, and
yeah.
And so I'll post I'll post the stuff and let y'all know where it came from, and y'all can decide what it was. But
and I definitely agree with you about the whole, you know, some of those pictures are giving, and that's because either, you know, the table mates were giving or their table sponsor may have been a little better. So it just depends on where you was at. Like, yeah,
it does.
Mm-hmm.
What else was I going to say? Okay, because I got, like, since we've been talking, since Shanice's been on here, I got 3 chats tell us about the TIFF. So I'm going to just tell y'all, it's not that serious, y'all, but it took me out of my element, and I should not have let it, but it did. So there's this newbie chat, one of the newbie chats, I don't know, on Facebook. And so I was in there yesterday, and I was just laying down after my nap, and I was like, well, let me just look through here and see. So one lady was saying how she didn't feel like she got her money's worth and things like that. And she was like, I don't know. She's like, I just really like CPC or something. And I was like, I will say, hands down, I'm still like a CPC girl or whatever the hell I said, something like that. The woman says to me, I wasn't even talking to her, okay? If you didn't like it, you could have kept scrolling. It's like 2 million people in this group. You could have just passed right by. She says to me, why don't you go back there then? Now, in my head, that's not what I heard. I heard, and this is why you're going to know why, Erica, I said take me out of my element, because in my mind I heard take your ass back to Africa. Okay? That's what I heard. I heard it in that same vein, okay? So I said to her, whatever her name was, I added her, and I said, who the fuck you talking to? No, who the fuck you think you talking to? I could meet your ass in the lobby right now. Or my room number is 1554. Or you could just tell me where your room is, and I'll come there. So the other girl get on, and she's like, oh, my God, when does it have to be this way? And all that. And that's why, and I hate it because that's not who I am in my core, right? But if she took me out of it. And so this other girl sent me a chat, and she was like, yeah, this, she was going off about the woman. And the woman starts saying, you don't even understand because CPC is 500 people. This is 2,000 people. I don't care if it's two. And I have a right to my opinion. And you, exactly. Karen, can't get the fuck out of my face is exactly what I told her because she didn't want to meet me anywhere. And I was really just feeling feisty yesterday, and I didn't want to feel that way, honestly, and I felt like shit afterwards because it's just not who I am. But she pissed me off. So when I got back with my friend group, it was like, oh, my God, Leslie, who the hell was the lady, And I was like, I don't know who the lady was, but I literally saw her picture, and I kept saying to myself, I see her, I'm going to just go to her and ask her, but I never could find her. So so the other girl was like, oh, my gosh, she's just such a bully. No, she's not really a bully. She's a keyboard warrior because had she met me down in the lobby, it would have been a whole different conversation. I believe it in my core. So
well, Bianca says, I heard it the same way you heard it, Coco.
Okay. Was she in there?
No, I'm saying she's saying that the way you heard it.
When she said,
yeah,
that's the way I heard it, and even it just that's the way it just didn't just go back. Why don't you just go back there? And it just triggered me for whatever reason, and I wasn't talking to her, the number one, so that was like a big thing. So. For me. So anyway, that was kind of the highlight of it, but it annoyed me even still today.
Shay from the Cover Up Queens, I'm sure it's Shay. It ain't Ren. I know it's Shay. Said she wasn't gonna meet her in the lobby because she ain't that crazy.
No problem. I can't believe I offered the lady to meet me in the lobby because it just took me out.
Said Coco is a straight thug. That's my girl. Pleasant JC says the stand culture is wild because that kind of girl is the person that says if you don't like Trump's America, you can get out.
That's exactly who this woman is. Yeah, because I looked at her Facebook page afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Planning with Monica E said, "Oh hell no, I would have had to find her." Christian,
why can't you have an opinion?
It's the fact that she dropped the room number. Coco about that life. Danny said,
I was mad.
That on fire. You hear me? Danny said, "Come through, Coco. Let that hoe know." Listen, don't play with us.
I think I was hangry too.
Don't play with us. I'm in room 1554, ho. You know what to do. Hold on. You have people holding.
Oh Lord.
Yes, you have people holding. 201, you're next. Hey, caller, you're on the air.
Hey, ladies. Hey, Erica. Hey, Coco.
Hey.
Oh, this is Patricia. This is Trish. Listen, Erica, I get a little bit FOMO, but not too much because the price for Go Wild ticket is a lot of money. But I was happy to see everybody's videos and comments and stuff. And looking at what was going on and stuff. And Coco, I'm sorry that you experienced that. You can't let people take you out your element, but they be trying it. You gotta let them know they're gonna try it. They're gonna try it because it is. And there is a lot of people there. But honey, when what's her name said, oh, she made a post and she said, oh yeah, the flag was Section 8. I was on the floor.
Yeah. I was dead.
She was alive.
Said Section
8, friend, not Section 8. I was on the floor when she said that. And I watch Shanice's video too because she keep it real too. Shanice is like, I just want to be politically correct. I don't know what to say, y'all, but this is what we got. I was like, she didn't want to get, but this, Coco, you said this was your first time going, right?
Yes.
Oh,
it
this
was.
is Shanice's second time going. Shanice said she had a better time this time. I wanted her to go only because it was in Texas. I feel like Texas was going to give what Texas give. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, no, it was, and we had fun, but your fun, and I said all of the conferences, honestly, it comes with the people that you're with and the fun that you make.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree that you need to go for one time. Like, Erica, you ever been?
No, I never been.
Yeah, I have never been either. I feel like you need to go for one time. Now, I think I would go. Ashley went and she was a volunteer because, volunteers, they pay half the price because they working.
Yeah, they work 16 hours a day, so they should go for free.
Yeah. They don't go for free, but it's half the price.
No.
I spoke to some people who volunteer, and they do work a lot. But they also get first dibs on the tables or something like that. But
yeah, they do.
So that's another thing. That's another perk for being a volunteer, half the price of the first dibs on the table. But I feel like I gotta go for once, but it is a lot of money. The ticket is like what?
It is, and in the hotel,
it's like $700. How much was the ticket, Coco?
The ticket was $700. But this is okay. I did girl math. We were talking about this yesterday at the table, and I was like, well, I paid for it last year, so it was like more than 2 fiscal quarters ago, so it's free.
It was free.
That's the way I'm gonna just look at it.
Yeah, the ticket is quite costly. That a ticket that's like that much money that don't come with no room or board. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was no room and no board.
Yes, no room and board, and
wait, so
of course
you're gonna go. Any food at all?
No, I don't. No,
not real.
They had meals. So Chrissy Ann did the welcome party. So there was like no, she didn't. Archer and Olive did, and there was like some cupcakes, some snack stuff. And Happy Planner did the party last night, and there was food, food there, hors d'oeuvre food, which was good because they had like sliders and filling stuff because they were also giving you unlimited alcohol. So they had to give you some kind of food.
Okay.
You would go again, Coco?
Maybe I would go whenever Erica's ready to go. If she wants to go at some point, I probably would. They've been seasoned that it's trying to figure out. Everybody trying to figure out where it's going to be. So last night they played all Atlanta music, well, mostly Atlanta hip hop music at the party. So people were like, oh, that must mean it's going to be in Atlanta. If it's in Atlanta, I may go. I don't know. This is what I'm going to say. When I leave some events, I always know I'm coming back whenever they have another one. With this one, I'm up in the air. I could go or not go. I'd be okay either way.
Okay, so I have a couple of messages to read. I'm sorry. Trish, you got any more questions, comments, or concerns?
No, that's no. The only last thing I want to say is that I'm glad for you to share your experience with us, Coco. And me and Erica are gonna go one day. I don't know when, but we're gonna go. I gotta just throw it in the atmosphere, Erica.
I gotta go.
Ladies, yeah, we gotta go one time, just for the culture, playing the culture. You gotta go for one time. But yeah, have a good night, ladies.
All right, you too.
Thank
Listening.
you.
All right, so I've had someone on hold for a very long time, and I'm finally going to take them off hold. I'm sorry, 601, but you are next. All right, caller, you're finally on the air. So sorry for the wait. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. I had you on hold too long. You don't want to talk to me now? No. Okay. Well, I will send you back. All right, Coco. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so I have a couple of messages in the chat. Candace, playing with CCK, says, yes, Coco, those were fighting words, baby.
Yes,
what? Kel of Plan is going to sell the box that she gave at Go Wild for $35 starting tomorrow. So that's a pretty nice drop. She's going to sell the leftovers.
Wait, really? For 35?
For 35. Okay. Not bad. Okay, I don't know if they want me to say their name, so I'm not going to say their name. But someone said, I don't like the Go Wild Bandits and how nobody can have an opinion outside of liking the event. Yeah, no, I don't like that either.
Yeah, they're like, oh, my God, these shops, they're small businesses, and if they can't give, and people should just be happy. And you can't tell people how to feel. And no one is taking anything away from the small shops. But I don't know. You knew for how long that you were going to be part of this scene, and then there's no real swag. I don't know what it cost them to do it. I know what it cost us to go, and I know what it cost to pay Martha Stewart, and I know what we didn't get, and I know that the room was free because we sold out the hotel. So what y'all do with the money? I don't know.
Right. Shanice, Candace and Taco said, the food freaking sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Cloth and paper needs to pass the breaks on to someone else.
Oh, yeah, I forgot she had a break. Yeah, and the food was...
We need a real lunch every day. We are there too early and be down there too early for breakfast. So they need something to... Yeah, I agree with that. They need to give you something for that amount of money.
There should be something. Now, the first morning, there was the little people standing out there, and I was like, oh, is this like a breakfast? No, you had to pay for that while you stand in line. It was the people that work at the hotel or whatever. Yes, I was like, oh, this would be, something. Girl, a donut. I don't care what it is, but like, offer something.
You could have had Dunkin' Donuts drop off a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just grab a donut on your way and have a seat, or have a set of donuts at each table. I mean, come to each table. I don't like that. JC says everything's supposed to be bigger in Texas. I would have been sneaking those cupcakes into my bag.
Well, tell her I think that's what people were doing. That's why when the rest of us got in there wasn't any.
Okay, no.
So I don't know.
Shay says it is way too expensive for there not to be at least one breakfast or lunch, and I agree with that.
Yeah, and the food in the hotel, it's so expensive. For those that went to CPC, it was a Lowe's hotel, so you know what that cost is like. So,
fancy.
The food there is expensive. There was a lot of people DoorDashing. I saw a lot of Whataburger, DoorDash, Popeyes, and different stuff like that.
Okay, so what kind of, Shanice said they had some fancy looking snacks that didn't appeal to her at all. She wanted some regular snacks.
Yeah, just give us some regular food, please. Give me a finger sandwich, something. But yeah, I agree. There should be something, because not only that, you're there in that room at 7-something in the morning, and usually somebody at our table always went to Starbucks or something, but then they're missing out on something while they go across the street to Starbucks to pick up everybody's order. And not only that, you're not out of there at 12 o'clock lunchtime. It's like 1 o'clock or a little after 1 or something that we wind up getting out of the sessions, and then, you're free to do whatever you want for the rest of the day. So we weren't eating till like 3 or 4 o'clock.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, so there should be something. I mean, hopefully they send out a survey, because, my opinions won't be lost on this. So,
okay.
Not that they care. And if they care, they'll ask. If not, they won't.
I got one more message that Martha should have gave y'all something. It was 420. She could have at least smoked with y'all. Y'all know she was high.
No. She actually left us probably so she could go celebrate 420, because she came on Friday. And, people was taking pictures of her the Thursday night that she got there. And then they put a message in the chat saying, everybody, please stop taking pictures of Martha Stewart. So I don't know if her little security team or something say don't take pictures of her or something. I don't know. But anyway.
Planet with Monica E. got the chat cracking up with that comment.
She talked about some moleskin thing, but it was a joke, and everybody took it as, we're going to get a moleskin planner. No, that's not at all what she said.
Okay. So y'all ain't getting nothing. Okay.
But the guy yesterday, Frank Warren from Post Secret, he was good. I like him, and I have since I heard about him some years ago. And he has a good speaking voice, and he has stories to tell about the different secrets and stuff like that. But
okay, so
I thought he was good.
I have questions. These are my own personal questions. They do not reflect anybody or anybody else, just me specifically.
Okay.
So at me, and I don't care. All right. So I've heard so many mixed things about what the Post Secret is. For those of you who don't know, who are not familiar, Post Secret is this guy who lets you tell him anything, like any kind of secrets. And he might write it in a book. It might be anonymous or something. So he goes there, and I want you to just tell us about this experience, because I've been seeing so many different posts about it or small comments. So I would like for you to explain it to me so that we can kind of get a better thing, so that I can tell you, I can form a better opinion, because right now I'm just kind of lost.
So what it is literally just a postcard that you would send to him. Frank Warren is his name. And people would send him postcards or objects with their secret on it. Like just basic, I cheated on my husband. Some things were about mental health. They just had to tell somebody. And it's your personal confession to this guy. And he did it trying to get, I think he said 365 or something like that. He was just trying to get it for like a few of them, and it just became a phenomenon. And people have just been sending him postcards and different things for forever.
Okay.
Just whatever on a homemade postcard they just send to him. Mm-hmm.
So what did he read or say that was so controversial at the thing? Like, or is it a secret? I mean, I know it's a secret. It's not like
No,
somebody's
it's not.
very secret. But like,
What was controversial? I didn't.
Tell me something about the cucumber.
I must have missed that. I must have been talking. Can somebody tell me? Because I don't know. I just find anything he said to be controversial.
I've a couple of people who I've read their comments where they were like, the post secret guy, he shouldn't have read those specific things.
It was just people who are easily offended, maybe, because I don't. Let me tell you how insignificant it had to be, because I don't even remember it specifically. The biggest thing that I remember, and I'll tell you because it was the one thing that, yes, I have emotions too, that made me a little teary-eyed, was about the girl who keeps recorded messages. You know how people leave you a voicemail? She keeps them in case somebody dies. And it resonated with me because that's what I do. I archive voice recordings of different people in my life. In case something happens to them, I'll always be able to hear their voice. And then he played the girl's recording that, you know, some of these people connect with him on different ways. They'll see him in different things, and they connect with him in different ways, and they'll give him he played the audio yesterday, and it was the grandmother telling her happy birthday, but it wasn't specific. It just said something like it's somebody's birthday today, and she sang a little ditty that she would sing to them, and so the girl sends it to different family members on their birthday, so they're still getting a birthday message from the grandmother.
Okay,
but. So I thought that was really sweet, but and it resonated with me. But I don't remember anything. If Shanice, if you're still listening and you remember, because I don't remember the cucumber thing.
Okay. Well,
I don't have a good memory either.
And you know what? That whole keeping the voicemail thing, it is not something that just you do or just that lady does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of us do it. Shay says that she does that too. But yeah, I definitely need to know. But so I've just seen a lot of little comments about that, and I will have to ask, try and figure out what was so, spicy about it. I'm very interested.
This was the only thing. This is the only time I've ever heard that. I didn't hear that yesterday or whatever day it was at all.
I also know that he came last year and basically did the same thing, but because it's your first year, it was probably like, oh, yes, this is so inspirational, this is so good, versus somebody who's seen him 2 and 3 and 5 times, and they're like, okay, bro.
Well, I mean, I could see him. I could have gone to see him again today, honest to God. It was better than Martha Stewart for me, honestly.
Oh, Martha.
So, yeah, I mean, and you get people that stand up and tell but a lot of stuff that people say, and sorry if anybody that said something yesterday is listening, I don't take this the wrong way, but I don't think those were secrets. It was just, a lot of people just need therapy, I think, and they're using it as their therapy, and they'll, tell something that happened to them in their life, and it's like, wait a minute, you didn't have to tell us all that. You probably should have wrote that on a postcard. And people were writing. I mean, he had a postcard wall there. People came in and wrote them and posted them on this wall. And one person, I'm assuming it was a lady, put, I called off work to be here today. Just stuff like that. It's like some stuff is insignificant and other stuff is really, really heavy. But I think it gives people an outlet. I mean, it's saved people's lives. It's been therapeutic for a lot of people just to be able to say how they're feeling or to hear other people's stories or whatever. I don't know. I thought it was fine. I don't remember anything about a cucumber. And what did he do with the cucumber?
I got the information on the cucumber.
Okay, go ahead.
The husband was cheating or abusive, and she masturbated with the cucumber and then fed it
Oh,
to
yeah,
him.
and put it. Yes, I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I could understand how you don't know what kind of a crowd who is, in there and you say something like that and some people could be like clutching their pearls. I could see that. But I was just very curious because I saw a lot of comments like, people were leaving. They weren't happy, with that.
Oh, my God. Well, they need to get over themselves. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. Because listen, that lady is not the first lady to do that. Honey, I could tell you some stories, not stuff that I've done myself, but stuff that people do. And these same people go eat their fast food all the time. You don't know what they're doing to your food. So it's just like, whatever.
It took me a long time to eat Burger King. Plans and JC says, and I think we have a caller. Plans and JC said, I think Post Secret was a thing before therapy was really popular as it is today. But it's nice to be able to say something anonymously, I think. Oh, man, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that anonymously. Anyway, that's a lot better than the shit we talk about in planner court. Shout out to planner court, okay? Okay, hold on.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's just a nice outlet for people. You just got to say something. And I was like, oh, my God, maybe I should tell my secret.
Tell your secret, but tell them
but
don't
I don't
read
think,
it out loud.
But I don't think I even have secrets because I don't keep shit to myself.
Okay.
I don't. I got a therapist, and y'all probably know more about me than him. So.
You got a nurse. You got a therapist. Listen, planner friends make the best friends.
Yes.
Okay, Shanice, you're back on the air.
Hey, y'all, I came back real quick because I had just wanted to tell Coco, like, you said you would listen to him again. I personally did not want to hear him again when he came back saying the same exact thing he said last year. Like his about me. I was just like, we just heard you 12 months ago say this. So it threw me off rip. Because it was just like, okay, well, you just told me that, like, last year, so I didn't see why he repeated the same story. I also don't like that he, the way he moves on, because, like, the stuff that some of them girlies were saying was really a lot. And I just felt like he would, like, hear them and say, thank you so much for sharing. Okay, next in line. Like, I just was like, well, damn. Like, she just said a lot.
Yeah. I mean, but that's why I say I think they needed a therapist. And that's why I told people at my table, I said, this man probably like, wait a minute. Put it on the postcard, just mail it to me.
Right, and that's why I liked what you said. You was like, those aren't really, like, secrets. Like, that's like you really needed to, I don't know, but
you need to talk to somebody.
Yeah. And I'm not laughing at nobody because I was saying that on my live, it just really be a lot for some people, like, to hear that because, like, some of that stuff really be hitting people and, like,
yeah, it's triggering.
Yeah, like, goodness. It was a lot for me. I said, I was in the hallway for most of it. I was out there playing in the confetti. I had to go do something.
Well, yeah,
else
if you heard it before, I could definitely see, not one ear, but I hadn't heard it.
And then the one lady was like, she was sad she didn't get to tell her secret last year, and so she came right back.
Yeah,
and was like,
but girl. You shouldn't have been telling that secret. You need to seek help.
Yeah,
I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like,
right? It's not. We're not.
You shouldn't be waiting to tell a secret. You need to talk to somebody.
Yeah,
that can help you.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Some of the stuff that people were saying yesterday or whatever day it was, I don't even, my days are together, but they need professional. Somebody that can help them work these stuff out because that's why he was like, okay, thank you for sharing. And man probably was like, what the hell? I'm a therapist.
Well, since I got two Go Wild attendees up there. Well, first I got 2 comments. It sounds like it's not trauma informed, like bringing up stuff and he's willing to receive it, but it's not like connect with them or, or therapize them.
No, he ain't trying to tell you what to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so since I have 2 Go Wild attendees on here, you remember that first year everybody stole Remy, that rat that was in the middle of the table?
Or they stole some other stuff this time.
And some flowers.
All of the little pot stuff is gone, and I know where one of them has seen.
Look, Coco, I was like, damn, I think I saw that hat at Planjama.
Yes, you did, baby. You sure did.
Somebody was living their best life with them hats.
Mhm.
To me, though, like, that really wasn't any, like, I don't know. She's saying that they are, and I'm not saying that you should take people's stuff, but she's saying that that wasn't her stuff to give. But I'm like, those aren't like, those hats aren't that. It wasn't valuable. Like that. It wasn't like Tisa had put her rhinestones on there. It was just a disco ball hat.
Yeah. But, this is my thing with people. It's not 10 of them at the table or however many people. It wasn't for you to take.
Yeah.
I saw somebody walking around with one of the zebras. That nobody told you to take that.
Is that the one that she said, does anybody drive and want to take this home? Was she giving it away?
Yes. And that was a volunteer. Girl, people is crazy. I said, well, would you take that? Because I saw her on the elevator going to her room. What you took that zebra to your room for?
Yeah.
And now you trying to give it away.
Why you still
you need to give it back.
Girl.
Yeah, they need to. I guess they just need to announce it. Like, hey, this. I don't know. I don't know what they need to do, but
I don't know, because the person I saw with that hat on had been to more than one event, because I didn't see that at a few. And you know damn well you weren't supposed to take that hat.
Vigilante swag shit.
It's like, always that way though. So yeah, they still
stuff
up.
Yeah, she said, look, I need to make it worth my while.
Yeah. To make it worth my while. Yeah, but it was, I mean, I have, like I said, it's the fun you make, and playing Jamma was nice. We was there till they turned the lights on in there last night.
I know. I heard that y'all stayed over y'all time.
Yeah, and then because then we went back to the hotel lobby, and they turned the lights on us in there too. They were like, okay, you got to, this is Texas, and you can't be in the bar or near the bar after 1 a.m. with alcohol. So, yeah, I was like, Lord, we get put out of everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere we
go. Y'all best lives.
Mm-hmm.
I was upstairs asleep, okay? I was like, good night.
I know, I was tired. I finally left them, too, around 2 something. I left them. Somebody went to the hospital last night. The ambulance came.
What?
Yes, it was somebody that was with the Go Wild, that was at Go Wild. The ambulance came about 1:30 this morning. Took them. So we don't know if she made it back or not or what, but yeah. We were there for that too. It's always something.
Yeah, I saw they had the because like the way they did Planjama, like people could still, like, that weren't a part of Go Wild, they could still go to, I guess, the other restaurants in there. Because people was walking in like, what's happening here? Like, what's up? And then I seen somebody out there having the best time of his life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was another.
With the llamas.
Yeah, there were some people staying in our hotel that was overfull there was a corporate event in the other hotel. And that's what they were having in that side, little side area when you first come by in the lobby. They were having something over there the first night we were there. Yeah, I think that was those people. Yeah, they were having the time of their life.
Yeah. So, overall, what would you rate on a scale of 1 to 10? What would you rate Go Wild this year? Coco, no, I'm going to go with Shanice first, since this is your second time, and I know you said you had more fun this time than last time. So, what would you rate it this year on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would give it a good. I think yesterday I gave it an 8, but I think I'll give it a good 7.5.
Okay. Coco, what would you give it on a scale of 1 to 10?
Well, I told him this morning at breakfast a 6.
Okay.
I did.
That's fair. Yeah, I think a 6 is fair. I don't
have anything to compare it to, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
but
again, I had a lot of my fun with, the people. So it's what you make it.
You've been to like you said you've been to a CPC. So do you feel like you can't compare it to a CPC? I know you said the lady was tripping on you, but
oh yeah,
can you compare it to a CPC?
I think so. I mean, I know it's a different amount of people. The CPC for me is undefeated because of the organization.
Okay.
That's how I feel about it. It's organized from the time you buy your ticket till you leave the event.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to choose your top 10 tables, and it used to be your top 3, and they moved it to top 10 to give people more choices because they want you to be able to be somewhere where you want to be.
Yeah.
And, you can choose your classes, and people are like, oh, well, you have to pay extra for those classes. Well, you're probably going to only pick one or maybe 2 of those classes. So if that's the case, you're talking about probably an extra $150, but it's a choice. You don't have to. You're not forced to pay that over your ticket sale, right? But yet there's still other free things to do. And there's some food. I can't remember what it was for, if it was like a breakfast or what it was. And then, there's breakouts where you can go to lunch at a real time, at a real lunchtime. And I don't know. You don't have to wake up before a day in the morning to join the line. You can get up whenever you want because you know where you're headed to, So I like that.
I definitely think the table situation really knocked Go Wild down. That is just way too much. And then when I got down there, I'm trying to line up, and the lady go outside. First of all, it's cold. What do you mean go outside? And so then it's 6:30 or 6:45. The doors don't open to 7:30. So you want me to stand outside until we start moving? No way, Jose. And so then that, way too much. That's way too much. I think it's ridiculous. And then to have really standing, 1,500 people standing, and then we go in. Girl, I'm not even gonna get started on it. To me though,
I felt the same way.
I compare it to SGS. That's the only other quote unquote conference I've been to on that type of scale, where you have the speakers speak to you and type stuff like that. And so I always said it, even last year I said the same thing. I feel like I'm okay with spending my money at the smaller ones. I feel like I get the same thing. You do get big hitters at Go Wild, but how did I connect with them? I don't know. I still feel like I missed a few opportunities there. You do get some time. I do feel like if you, I don't know, Coco, if you was there from the beginning of the Planner Fair, but I do feel like it's way more calmer when that shit dies down. I like the Planner Fair after everybody done went to go to dinner or something. It's so much more fun to me to go to the Planner Fair when not everybody's there, and you can actually enjoy the photo ops and enjoy, all the extra little things to do versus going down there as soon as it opens and everybody's in there. So definitely, if you're listening and you want to go, either go down there real quick and then come back or something, because the Planner Fair can be a lot too.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I didn't stay till the end. I don't remember what time I left, but it wasn't that many people when I went in there. When y'all were doing the photos at the Wild thing, that's when we were in there. Yeah, because that's when we saw y'all at the first date. But it was, yeah, that was nice. And, yeah, you do get to connect with people. Yeah. But, yeah, no, I even told somebody else, I was like, I mean, our local one-day conferences, you know, one day, you know, I feel like I've gotten more stuff there. I don't know. But whatever. It is what it is. And, you know, people are like, oh, you don't go for the swag. You go for the, yeah, well, I could have a party with my friends for less than $700 and have a good
Well, since you said that,
you know?
I read a couple of things today. One post, I don't know if I should say her name because she didn't. Anyway, I saw this in someone's stories. I'll say that. She says, I'm going to post this here because I'm not trying to bring down the happiness on my main account. But if you're going to events for just the swag, take the money you would use for the event instead and buy your own shit. Like, please. You would save a lot of money that way. And this is to the people who only care about swag. Some people who don't go to these events seem so hurt that you only got that. At the end of the day, I don't care if I get more shit. It's the experience I'm going for. I left happy.
Okay, so can I respond?
Yeah. I just saw it in somebody's stories, and I just, I screenshot.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody sent you a message. I thought they were listening because I like to send them a clear message. No. Oh, okay. Because it's similar to, it's not that you go for the swag. They have created an expectation that that's what it's going to be. And, yeah, I do go and hang out for the experiences and stuff with my friends. I don't get to pick the speakers and stuff, though, you know. So at least give me something for being here. You don't ask me who I want to see. You tell me who's coming. So it's not like I bought a ticket for a concert. So then I could maybe see your point, but I don't see the point with that. I'm not going to buy the stuff.
Yeah.
I've already spent $700.
Yeah, like, so I guess what is 80-20? I don't know what you would rate it, but it does go into it. Like, even at the smaller events, like, I'm still looking around like, okay, yeah, I'm here to hang out with my friends, but, like, I'd love to go home with something. And, yeah, it might not be, a lot, but, like, make it be something.
Yeah.
But,
like,
we didn't get anything. Huh?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, we didn't get any, to me, I'm looking over at my pile right now. I didn't get anything that made me be like, man, that was lit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just one thing for me. I just needed one thing. Now, I will say I do like my little cutter from Simply Gilded. I ain't gonna lie. That thing right there, that did it for me. But
oh, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
That little pin cutter, I like that. But, like, I just feel like we should get something. Like, yes, like, give me the drop. What was the drop?
Yeah. Exactly. The one thing from Kelly. So we had the one room drop from Kelly Plan, and then we had the what they called the big thing from Erin Condren at the end. Because even the people that have been going, that I was sitting with, D&M for 7 years, they've been going.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, yeah, no, don't worry. The big stuff is coming at the end.
Mhm.
And then when it came, they were like, oh, well, sorry, that's what you're getting. I guess that's what we got. And they were like, that's it. And because, and they were like these little, what do you call them, shopping bags that each volunteer had. And so when they would go and get something and come back with it, that was it in the little shopping bag. that was for your table. For sometimes it was like for 2 or 3 different things. So I'm telling you, the people who have been gone for years, they were in shock, complete shock.
So I think
so there was a clear difference.
It really speaks to, you know, that ongoing conversation that I keep having with, you know, freebies, and when you give out swag, like those dingle freebies, like, do I need a little half of a half of a half of a half of a sticker sheet with 4 stickers on it? Like, I get that's what you want to offer, but at something that big, you know, where you have a bigger reach, you want to give something that's going to show off what your shop is worth, right? Like, you want to give off something that's going to make me, I don't necessarily
want to shop
like this.
there.
It does make me want to go look at your website, you know, or your Etsy shop or whatever. So I have a question in the chat. Does everyone take all the same classes at Go Wild, or is there a separate breakout sessions?
There were things that you could sign up for. I never got what they really were because the signing up for it wasn't very clear. And in most cases, you had to be a Patreon member of that person. So like, not Live Love Plus, Keller Flynn had something, but you had to be a Patreon member to know about it. What was the other girl name? Other shop. You had to be a Patreon member to know about that. And I guess if you want to call it a class, it was a crop on Friday night that Zebra did, and Beth from Life Planner Action, and the other girl, Doodlebug. They hosted, and you did some kind of project with them. That was that I know of. Am I missing something, Shanice?
So this year was different than last year. They basically put us all into the same crop, right? So last year, I don't know how many there was, but maybe there was like 6, 7, 8 different workshops that you had to sign up for. You only could sign up for one. And then if you weren't able to get in, then they had the bigger room where you got to go in and be like how we was this year. So it was like a more general situation. You still got to do an activity, but it was like for those people who didn't get into the other room. So like last year, there was a wrong room. There was a Kell of a Plan room, a Once More with Love room. But, there's only so many people that can go in there. And if it got filled up, then that was just that. So I think they took the feedback from last year, which is, people going to be crying because they didn't get to sign up for what they wanted to sign up for. So instead of doing that, I feel like they did the whole, like you said, they had like the little member situations of the Patreons on the side, but that was just what they did. But in the end, for Go Wild, they did the big session with the 3 people, and everybody was there doing that.
Okay. Well,
is somebody on the line, Riri? Because I don't want to hop on the line.
No. But if you want to hop off, you can. Because now I'm getting ready to talk about FOMO for those of us that didn't go.
You still got it? I'm going to keep listening. I'm going to hang up.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks for calling.
All right.
I don't necessarily still have it, but I want to talk to the people or read some of the comments that I got, because I posted on Instagram. I posted and asked people, if you didn't go, did you have FOMO? How did you navigate that? How do you feel about it? And what did you do to distract yourself? And let's see what the responses were. I can tell you personally what I did was get on all my friends' nerves. I talked to all my planner friends, and I did not craft anything, but it was just good to talk and laugh with them. So that's what I did. Personally, I distracted myself. I tried to stay my ass off of Instagram too much, and figure it out. Figure it out for
That's
myself.
why I didn't call you, because I wanted to call you yesterday to tell you about that lady telling me to go back to Africa.
Yeah, you should have called me.
But I didn't want to because I figured you were having FOMO already, so I was like, I don't want to.
But you know, it wasn't so bad. You know, because like I said, I was talking to my friends and we just planned and looked at stickers and sticker organization. I got my order from Trika and I looked through that and I was like, ooh, I should record this and put it on YouTube. So, I just, went through all that and I washed my hair. I took my braids out Friday and washed my hair yesterday. And so I look like somebody's 12-year-old daughter with a ponytail on top of my head. And I love it. So, FOMO, the question was, go wild FOMO, how did you deal with it? Order of the Planner Stencil said Taylor Swift's album. And I know JC was in there too because she was on a high from the whole Tortured Poets album or Tortured Planner. Anyway, Taylor Swift new album. She did a surprise drop of an extra album or something, and the Swifties are happy. Planner Guru said that in real life she kept busy this weekend and she only watched her friends' pages because it made her so happy to see them having fun. Now, I did like that. I watched Trika, Abby from Virtual Planning, Planners and Taco Shanice. I just watched, a lot of their stories. They did make me happy. I looked at yours a little bit. I saw D's. It was good to see y'all. Corky Christie says, I had FOMO. I watched every story and started mentally saving for next year. JC also said she just avoided it. She didn't watch stuff while it was happening or imagine what it would be like to participate. Christian says that the paper fan reads, said that she had FOMO and she watched a few things that came through her timeline, but she decided to craft and treat herself to a new notebook because when in doubt, retail therapy.
Ain't that the truth?
Okay. I did not buy anything. Canna Planning had a really good sale for $4.20, and I packed up a nice cart and ultimately didn't buy anything. I should have, but I was just like, nah, you can't even smoke weed right now, so relax. So Jasmine Plan says, I definitely have FOMO. I was meeting so many planners throughout everyone's stories. The people who went live during the conference helped me make it through. Brandy, Queen City Diva Plan said, I thought I would have tons of FOMO, but nope. I had a fabulous weekend at the beach with her family. Didn't even touch our planner once. Ava Plan said she put on some boots and some shorts, packed her own bag of goodies by shopping her stash. Ava got a stash. You hear me? I guess someone went and said they were drinking a Bloody Mary on the plane. And then Nona's Mixed Bag said, too many people for her to go, so no FOMO. She may try to work her way up in the future, but for now she enjoys the smaller gatherings. So those are some ways for you to handle FOMO if you are like me and could not go to some of the events. And so there you have it. There's another event I wanted to tell you guys about that I've never heard of. Let me find my notes page. Charmed and Poised posted something called the Planner Social, and it'll be in Virginia. I never heard of an event in Virginia.
Oh, but is it something we should look into?
Okay, I'm like, 100%. $100 pre-sale price Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. Until June 1st, 135 general admission. It'll be from 12 to 6 in Purcellville, Virginia. And it is by Charmed and Poised. And tickets go live May 1st. They said what you can expect are 2 workshops, speakers, lunch, and wine, make and take, games and giveaways, a vendor market, photo opportunities, swag bags, and fun time with your planner friends. Okay, so there you go. And as always, there is the next 2 planner events that I know of. The Planners at Hogwarts is in August. It's a weekend event by the owner of Volcanic Designs, Justy Plans. You can go to plannermemorysocial.com and find out about that. I think it's going to be a really great time. It was a great time last year. And I think that's the only one that still has tickets left. Yeah. You know any other ones?
Just Chicago. The tickets go on sale in June.
Okay, CPC goes on sale in June. Oh, and of course SGS will be coming soon. Okay, now I got one more question for you and for the people who are listening. Have you ever heard of copper and brass paper goods?
No.
Okay, well, I don't know how this popped up because it wasn't even Instagram. It's supposed to be like Threads, I guess. I guess they're trying to get me to go back to Threads, which I don't even know why I signed up for Threads because I know I wasn't going to be able to handle another social media app, okay?
I know that's right. I keep seeing it too.
Right. So she said, next week, I think I'm going to unload the clip and spill all the tea about the business that recently stole from me. I'm so over protecting thieves. Going forward, steal my ideas and I'm coming for you. It may not do anything, but at least my audience will know. Holding lanes accountable. Baby, she said, I'm sick of you hoes. She said, I'm about to tell y'all. Listen, Copper and Brass Paper Goods, I actually enjoy their products. I ordered a cute little clipboard for them when I used to teach, and it was just really cute. So they do have some good things. So if you want to support a shop who is, of course, being stolen from, please be sure to go and check them out. Wait, Charmed and Poised just sent a message and said, hey, y'all, thank y'all for shouting out my event. I appreciate it. It's her first year throwing the event, but she wanted to bring a smaller event to the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area besides the larger D.C. Planner Journal Con, of course. Well, hey, I'm really excited for it. Virginia ain't too far. I might be able to get there. You know what I'm saying? They get me off these papers. I ain't going to be locked down forever. You're not going to keep me, people. It's time for me to be free. Okay, sorry. Last comment. I surprisingly didn't have any FOMO. I agree with the other people who enjoyed seeing everyone have a good time, but I don't know. I just wasn't feeling like I needed to be there. You know what? That could be maturity. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and she loves Charms and Poise. Love and Lights might have had 3 tickets left, maybe. All right, so that is all. I know that we need to catch up on the World Cruise drama.
Oh yeah, I gotta get back into that.
I will have something for you next week. I promise. While Coco is away, I will make sure that she keeps me updated, and then I will update you next week.
Oh, yeah, because I'll be on a cruise next Sunday.
Yes.
I'm glad you remembered.
I remember. See, Coco, I be having to write your schedule down. You hear me? Okay. Now
I know.
for all
Isn't
of
it
you,
Santa planner and I don't know?
listen, for all of you who know, I'm going to ask next week, where is Coco going on her, on where is she? Where in the world is Coco this week? And the answer is always on a damn cruise. Always. Coco is on a cruise, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going on a cruise.
Where you going, Coco?
Bimini and Turks and Caicos.
Turks and Caicos. I've never been there. I would like to
The
go.
water is beautiful. I went last year.
I would like to go.
Okay, well, then we'll go.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to thank all of you for listening, tuning in, sharing with your friends. It seems like we've had some new listeners today, and I greatly appreciate that. I know Coco does too, because she listen.
Yeah, I do.
Hey, lady who was supposed to meet us at room 1554. You are more than welcome to call in next week so you can get told, okay? Because I'll fight for my friends. That's why I'm in the predicament I'm in now, okay? Okay? All right. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted now. All right. So, please be sure to check out our links in our link tree. You're more than welcome to donate and buy us a coffee, or you can inbox us and send us some coffee because we love coffee. Did you know that? We do. Check out the shops linked in our bio. Follow us on Instagram, Real Talk with Riri, and Coco Plans 2, the number 2. Yeah. And I think that's it. I'm going to really have to type something up so I can read it more professionally.
I met Angel from the Angel Shop. Oh, my God, so sweet.
Is she? Did you tell her how much we love her Baltimore pins?
I did, and she has these, but she had on her pajamas at the Pajama Jam, and now she's going to start selling them in the shop. They were so soft because I felt her up, and she had, I just felt on the pajamas. I didn't feel a woman up. And she had a little blanket, too, like a throw blanket. I love me a good throw blanket. It was soft, too. Oh, so good. But anyway, she's going to put that in her shop. But I was so excited.
Said, okay, I hope she gets some fat girl sizes because I need to be able to fit them.
She got, one of the girls I was with asked her, she says, I got sizes for everybody.
I love that. See, we love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Tisha, I ain't playing with you. Tisha said, don't forget her event, the Sipping Plan in 2026. Girl, man.
I'll be there.
Man.
I'll buy my ticket. Let me know when they go on sale. You know I'll spend up to $700 if you guys.
It's clearly.
You know I'm good for $700.
And that's it. No more than that now. They can't go up next year.
No, but I got to have at least 6 months before the thing so I could feel like it was free.
Right. Okay. See, there you go. Girl math. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Remember that we are messy and never malicious. Thank you so much for listening. Good night.